Charles IV, King of Bohemia.
I'm awake now. I can actually play that damn quest. I was tired as shit once I came home and I just fell asleep. Okay. There's a bandit camp somewhere. If I find that, I'll find the charcoal. I don't remember where the bandit camp's set up though. I think it's somewhere in this clearing, so we'll check. I don't remember. Somewhere in this area. If I remember correctly. I'll play some more Arknights. This one is. Okay, hold on. I'm not doing this. Anyway. Let's go back over to that camp.
Yeah.
Check where we were. I must not. I don't remember what the directions he gave me because I was tired. So maybe he gave me a good direction and I was just being an idiot.
Yeah.
start from here. Smack down middle of the camp. Right here. We'll head west. Let's see. Let's try west. I've checked all that's down there. Let's just try west.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Let's try there.
Yeah.
Okay, found the camp. So I find the camp. That means that it down there. Found the camp.
Yeah.
We'll come back to the camp here in a second.
Yeah.
This quest is such a hassle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good health to you.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. Do you know where I might find him?
Well, if you go south from here, you'll come across Old Andrew's Inn on the road.
I know where Neuhof is. The boy isn't...
Ah, I see. I can't help you then. I've never noticed anyone of that description around.
That's odd. The charcoal burners by the stream told me they know Ginger and that he comes to visit you.
Horseshit! They probably just said that to get rid of you. Nobody likes a stranger sticking his nose into their business.
It's the business of my liege lord. I'm here because of what happened at Neuhof, and that boy knows something about it. Let me talk to him.
Hold your horses. First, prove you're with the garrison.
How? You want me to bring the whole garrison here?
If there's no other way. Because there's been 2 brutes asking after him too. And they look like they'd cut his throat without blinking.
All right, I'll deal with them. And then you'll tell me where you've got Ginger hidden, right?
Right. You get rid of them, and I'll...
So where can I find these bandits?
I'm not sure exactly.
That's a lot of wood.
Not all that much. Farewell.
I know where they are. I just came across them because I knew if I find them, I find this place. That's all I remembered from my first playthrough. I knew if I find them, I can find where the hell this little friend is. So now we're gonna run over here to the camp.
Yeah.
I'm exhaustingly tired. I thought if I stream this again, I know people come and I know people don't really watch me, like my subscribers don't, but you know,
Yeah.
I didn't really finish the quest with my last stream because I fell asleep and I didn't really feel like wanting to put it off on a cliffhanger, so I came back to finish the quest and another quest. So
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't stream right when I get home because I'm tired from school, but you know, it's nothing. I have a lot of videos. Most of the live streams, mostly all my videos are live streams or. Fuck. I need to heal up.
Yeah.
Good, these bastards. So we got two swordsmen.
What?
Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask
Who are
first,
you?
then I'll ask you something.
Really?
Hey.
Good then. We're look.
I was just about to ask you two the same thing. I'm looking for him too.
Then it's a pity neither of us has found him yet.
Thank heavens I've found you, though. I imagine you two might be able to tell me something about Neuhof. Hmm?
I see.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Kurva.
That skull helmet you got there, dumbass.
Christ.
Brown hosen, Groschen, Hunter's Glove, Light Long Dark, Multi Gold, Silver Ring, Skull Cap, Armorer's Kit, Working Boots, Torch, Mercenaries Bay Fellow, Apple, White Hood, Leather Jerkin, Boar Hide, Plate Covering, and a battle axe. I thought one of these guys had a shield. Huh. Must have mislooked. Or missaw. Yeah, I definitely have more armor if I wore a leather jerkin. Yeah, it's gives me extra armor, I guess. But yeah, in the treasure. Ah, I don't have a lockpick on me. I just realized that. Hold on, does my horse have a lockpick? No. What happened to my lockpicks? I had some lockpicks on me. Damn. Use the food though. Clean them out. Thanks, sell your shit. Here's the stuff. And if I really need to, I can go sell stuff to the old fucker.
Yeah.
Better armor though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would it be technically stealing? How is that stealing though? It's a dead guy. That doesn't make sense, but whatever.
God be with you.
Huh?
What are you doing, you
I didn't kill anyone. The corpse was already lying there when I got here.
What are you doing here? Nearby a corpse. Nearby a murder.
I'm looking for humans. I'm killing any I find.
You? Oh, shit.
It's my own blood. Some humans ambushed me and I got cut. And now you're trying to pin this killing on me.
Well, it's true. It ain't safe in these parts. I've got a funny feeling about you.
I'm relieved to hear it. We'll just have to report it to someone. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it.
Take care now.
Murder! No, I literally just got here. You're a murderer! No, I just got here.
You don't have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled, though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
Take care now.
I do really love how you become from a peasant to a man-at-arms, and then you become a knight.
Yeah.
Then again, I guess I became a knight early on in the game instead of, you know. I don't know what I should do. Should I keep long sword, or sword and shield? Because with most long swords, you can use a shield because the long swords you use aren't technically long swords. They're more considered bastard swords, but then again, I don't know how.
Are you going straight back? The less I hang around here, the better. Farewell.
So, what you guys doing here?
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry? Who?
Oh, shit.
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ujits, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ujits, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away. But then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm.
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
Go back to Niehoff. Beats me. There it goes. Huh?
What is it then?
It's a...
What?
You heard?
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road. Tell me first what this is all about.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face.
Eager, aren't you? Who are you, anyway?
I'm Sir Oldbram of Lossany.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Oldbram. So, what are you after?
My mother sent me out to get some experience. She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory in combat. But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it.
That's a damn foolish idea. Jesus!
You don't know my...
You can't duel with someone just like that. There has to be a reason.
But I thought knights fight for their honor, don't they?
I suppose so. Only I'm not a knight. We ought to fight for something more substantial.
Like what?
No doubt you carry some fine clothing on your travels, don't you? Bet that.
Yes. But what if I get invited to a banquet?
Then you can go as you are. At least you'll look adventurous.
Wait, well, what about me? What do I get if I win?
I'm giving you a chance to fight for honor. That's a valuable thing, isn't it? Let's get to it.
One...
You'll get what for?
You are a tricky one, ain't you, buddy? That's a nice sword you got. I might take it off your corpse. Nice.
A wager is a wager. Farewell, my lovely brocade tunic. Wear it in good health, friend.
You're sending you. You're in heavy armor. I can catch up to you, bitch. Come here, you sack of fart. You sack of shit. Come here.
Yeah.
A demon, I should not have given my eyes off. Bloody bastard. Damn it. I'll look away for 1 second to grab my horse. Damn it, that could have been a nice way to get some plate armor. I'm gonna go back. See if I can. Alright. Cool. The marigold. Not risking my health on that. My damn horse. If I come across him again, I'm probably just gonna take him down. Man, I wanted his plate armor. Because then it would have been easier. I can start building my characters and anything. Obstacle. Let's see. This is obviously a bandit trap, if I've ever seen it. Oh boy, here comes Boy Wonders.
What are you after here, you fuck?
Fuck you, you bandit rats! Aren't you the ones that ambushed me?
Boha Yeho!
Bastard.
God, I'll gut you like a rabbit.
What are you after? I don't know, you guys stopped me on the road. What are you guys after? Quick death? I provide. We're taking their weapons, jackasses. Broshin and weapons are mine. Yeah, had a fucking reinforced scythe. Holy fuck. It's, yeah. Broshin. You like that look? It doesn't give you much protection, so this. Hunting sword. I almost forgot about that. I don't know why they thought it'd be smart to try to, I don't know, kill me. Too overloaded fast travel. Stash some stuff on my horse, huh? Seems to put this stuff there if I can. Boom. Alright. Good to travel. Let's get back. I gotta get a report to that. Space.
Yeah.
Oh, who joined us? What?
Well, well. Look who deigns to grace us with his presence.
I was looking for that boy, and
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? We'd never find you because you told no one where you were going. How would I explain that to Sir Radzig, eh? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone. Never crossed my mind he wanted to get himself killed.
I...
Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's wisdom. You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing about soldiering, and it's my job to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped and clapped in the stocks, because if I get my way, you'll be hanged for desertion. I hope we've got that out of the way. I've made myself absolutely clear. And now, let's hear what you have to report.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it, then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Except you can't hang me for desertion when I don't belong to you, jackass. You are a fucking peasant. You don't know what you're talking. Yeah, except you can't fucking hang me. I'm in service of Sir Radzik.
Hey.
I'm not in service of you, jackass.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Farewell.
I don't like Captain Bernard, especially how badly he treats you in the fucking beginning. But like, I get it. I'm a peasant. He's a soldier, but like still, that's especially someone who's revealed to be, you know. I don't think it's smart to do that, but you know, that's just me. You want to get a soldier's respect? I don't know. Do you want to be respectful? Maybe I'll respect you too. Well, first, I gotta go back to Rat's Eye. I wish the Band of Bastards questline was a little longer instead of Armed Man. Let's see.
May I have your attention for a moment?
You sure, Wayfaring Knight?
What is it?
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, sir.
That sounds interesting. But what should we fight for?
Ah, so chivalry alone is not enough to tempt you.
No, sir.
I'm drawn to more, glittering paint.
I see. Well, why not? Let us make it more interesting, then. I'll tell you what. I have a fine suit of armor, a horse, and a sword I won at dice. The horse and sword I can use, but the armor doesn't fit me well. I'll bet a piece of armor against a reasonable sum of groschen.
All right, why not?
I'm glad to hear it. Let...
Smart. Nice strike. It's kind of an unfair fight because he's wearing plate and I'm not, so this fight's going to be a little harder for me to do. Unless I do this. Oh, you bastard.
Missed.
Ah, fucking bastard!
You fucking dog.
Okay. So we are using this then. Rat. Bro, that doesn't... Oh, fucking bastard.
I'll wipe my ass with...
Mother of God.
Move out of the way, Captain Bernard. I refuse to. God, fuck you, game. Why would you? I didn't even have a shield for anything, too. So I fucking lost money to a stupid wayfaring night.
God bless you.
Why choose Meryad?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
So, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always...
True.
Exactly.
But what?
Creating May the Lord watch over you.
I'd rather fight that wannabe knight, kill him and take his shit, but a wayfaring knight is a little too difficult for me to fight at the moment. Can I go to the right side lower gates, please? I'm not the biggest fan of Captain Bernard. Never liked him, even in my first playthrough. You shouldn't do that, you know. Huh? Brother, I just got here. Calm down. I'll wash and repair my clothing. That's for damn sure. What are you doing sitting in somebody else's bed? I don't know. Why are you still up begging? Make a name of yourself, you fucking loser. I don't care. Shut up. I'm going to bed. What are you doing without a torch? I don't know. Going to bed? Sleep for 10 hours because I need to. Okay, you fucking bloody bastard. I swear to God, Knight. I swear to God.
No one is allowed to creep around here without a
I'm sleeping, you cunt!
Oh well.
You would wake me up from my own slumber.
Stop!
Shut up! I just paid my fine. Shut up!
Stop right where you are.
I just paid my fine. Shut up!
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle.
I fucking just paid my fucking fine. I literally just paid my fine. Shut the fuck up. Shut up! I should have you skewered with my fucking knife or two. Oh, that pissed me off. Hopefully I'll be able to afford fucking chainmail now. Since you gain reputation easily with shopkeepers when you buy and sell things. Hey, you, stop right there. I'm sleeping. No, you pay your fine right now. It's like, I'm trying to sleep. Are you dumb? From the pot, so I at least have. So at least I'm good on food. Alright. How funny would it be if I just poisoned the shit out of the refugees' stuff? Put poison in there. Oh, that'd be so twisted. The fact you can do that, though.
Bread! Bread!
Close
Rolls and
my
pretzels!
clothing off. Are you shitting me? This place isn't opened yet? I'm so glad the guards aren't like Skyrim's like, hey, what are you doing next to that door? I'm not trying to do anything, I'm just trying to fucking wait for the store to be opened. Even though it's usually opened at 8:30. Yes, today the NPC decided to wait till it was like even in the day to open. I could buy some chainmail. Stock trade. You got for helmets. I think I'm gonna wear a skilled skull cap. No, thank you. A rider's carcass. Some damn chainmail on. That's too expensive for me to buy. I don't think he sells any house skulls, does he? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll buy this. Get myself some chainmail. Sell you that. Sell you that. Sell you that. Sell you that. Actually, I want to get money out of the ordeal, not fucking move. Yeah. Sorry. Reputation is gained. What about trade? Let's sell you this. This. Definitely not that. One pair staying with me. That's getting sold. So sell the skull cap. Sell these pair of boots. Nice. I just have some money to repair my gear. The fact I look like nothing like a Skolix person is fucking hilarious. I'll have to pick and choose when I want to repair. I don't want to trade, I want to repair. What about repairs? Let's repair. I'm gonna sell this shit, but let's repair that. No, actually, it's got enough on it. Let's repair that. Come on. Under it. So at least have some extra protection. I got some chainmail on finally.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus and prunes.
God be with you. Good luck to you.
I think I'll keep that. You got a cheap shield I can buy?
May the Lord watch over you.
No, I guess I'd have to go to the armor smith for a shield.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot.
If I start the Band of Bastards quest line, I know I can get a free shield by just grabbing one off the wall, because mercenary group and any normal shields for me. I can repair my sword by myself. But let's talk trade. Yeah, weapons here. Cheapest shield. These are cheap shields, but they're insignia shields. And these are your better shields. Fuck it. Kill. Talk about repairs. There we go. Cool. Now I have a mason shield combo.
Come and get it. Man cannot live by bread alone. But he can't live without it either.
Like that. I'll work. Pull out my damn sword. off to
Come on
Ushoots.
close and have a smell. Fresh bread. Pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
Yeah, but now I got some extra armor on because I'm wearing, yeah, we'll go over to Tallenberg. Who have been ambushed by?
I'll fucking show you. Bring it on.
No way you're the only one. Where's the other one at? Are you the only one? Apparently you are. That's for trying to ambush me, jackass. Oh, you got an actual... Where your fucking legs can grab your goddamn weapon? There you go, fuck. Finally grab your damn weapon. I find it dumb how he was like, you didn't say anything, except I did. I told you that there was bandits. I told you I was going after him. Fucking idiot. I should have you hanged for desertion. Hey, dumbass, that can't really work, because I'm not in the service of the Lords of Lefel. I'm in service of Sir Radzik.
Yeah.
And even if you did hang me, Sir Radzik would be pissed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm riding out. Oh, shit, I need to wait for them.
Fire!
Fancy throwing a few dice?
So, bring it on. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. No harm. Now if it came after 3 ones...
Damn, you are one lucky son of a bitch, you know that?
We'll see.
You're at risk for going bust. Oh, you are one lucky bitch, you know that? Smart pass. I know.
This'll be the one. We'll see.
You are so lucky, man. You gotta be the luckiest motherfucker I've ever met in this game. How the fuck do you not go bust? One right there. That's scored pass. Only 100 points behind now. What the fuck is that?
That's it.
Careful, you're bust. But he's not going to because the game's not going to allow him to bust.
This'll be the one.
You've got to be fucking joking.
No point in pushing it.
And with that, we tie. Careful, you don't get a 3 bust. Oh, this. Why the fuck, man? Let him bust. Give me a fair chance, game.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely score and pass. He likes playing risky. But it's gonna pay off.
That's it. We'll see. Now I'm for the chop.
Let's see what we get. Let's see. Score and pass.
This'll be the one.
Henry, how's the investigation going? I'm playing dice.
I shouldn't have pushed it.
We need 450. Huh? Oh. We went the wrong thing. Roll again. That's going past.
I'll never scour these stains out.
Okay. Guess he ain't going for that easy 300 points.
Finished.
Huh? Oh, that's a 3. Okay, makes sense. Fuck it. We have such a.
Anything, eh?
And with that, I win.
Enough. I'm done with this.
Someone got angry. He lost. You the inn owner, innkeeper.
My respects to you.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
What would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Ratai. Good luck to you.
Oh shit, the Ratai tourney's today.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow. I'll enroll in it and try to see if I can win it. Be nice to get a new set of armor. Oh, and he just so happens to be dead.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Ugh. Damn.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy.
Visual glitch says because I'm wearing chainmail.
I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ujits.
Another thing about Lubosh.
My respects to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much. But I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
That's all. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Good health to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know anything about it, but ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. There was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he...
That's all.
God be with you.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush.
I don't know nothing about it.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, come to think of it, he wasn't... I was wondering what he was up to.
That's all.
Good luck to you.
Good day to you.
My respects. May the Lord watch over you.
Head over to the church. Prosecuted priest.
Predators, terrors,
blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
God be with you.
Jesus Christ.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need...
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will...
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
I've read the book.
Wonderful.
There was something about some fellow and a goose.
Ah, well, the main thing is you've managed to read the book. Like I told you, books are valuable. And the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back.
I only just managed the fate.
You're a clever...
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Is that even intelligible? Hold on, I want to find out something real quick. Look at my live stream here. I just tuned eyes. Nope.
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Woo! I'm smarter. Alright, did I sell that book? Tavern here.
My pleasure.
The blessings of our Lord be...
And with you, lad. Take a seat.
Take a seat, young Skywalker.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but maybe we can work something out. But first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujits, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force.
As you wish.
These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. Yeah. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth. and they shamelessly profit from everything.
This is about the only priest I've liked in games, except Joshua Graham. Joshua Graham is my favorite Christian character, and nobody can change that. Not even a medieval Christian character.
With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
I'm not a very Christian person. Like, I'm a Christian, but I'm not like hardcore Christian. But one mission I am dreading in this game is the cathedral mission, just because it's too religious for me to actually like it. That's like,
completely different. Who preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor? Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
A tankard.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj panuje swej smutek, do dnielo i rano utek, niech ich małżeński majstrat, do przerażylne staje prak. Už sejmoj svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jí kůži, nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požadem si huby jako poslední jen. Půjďme se vámi a norada slávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž to si jako
I can forgive the visual glitches in this game. This game's like 6, 7 years old, so...
Enough of this. Bailiff, come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Damn, he took really a big offense to that. Ah, we have nothing to worry about then. The only people that can write it, the only person who can write in here is me.
Looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Let's fucking go, lads! Oh, ah, you bastard!
slay you, you scoundrel.
How you like that? Huh? How you like that? Bam! 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 Ah, I've missed the rat-tight tourney. Fuck. That sucks.
Get your penance now.
Ah! You wanna fucking go? Ah!
What's the matter? Come on.
Sorry, Mr. Bailiff, this gotta happen.
Get your penance now.
Just fucking this guy up. Damn, I fucked him up.
She only started not long ago. Always in the
God damn, I fucking... I fucked him up.
down and gets on with it.
Run away! I fucked him up!
Would you like to have a little ring on the bell?
I fucked this shit up! Just bang, bang, bang!
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon.
He's a drunken buffoon. The best kind.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
Knock the shit out of the bailiff.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here. Oh.
Oh, okay then.
The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
I think we'll skip this part. Drunk as fuck.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast. Get up. Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards.
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry.
My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Wait, before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Well, all right. But I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out.
Christ almighty.
Wonderful.
Why did I lose reputation?
I thought he'd never show up. The swill.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you.
Look at him. Mother of God. Any minute now he'll throw up.
I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
Just as we are commanded to obey the priests in matters of virtue, so are we commanded to defy them face to face if they live contrary to God's commandments.
Hear that, Godwin?
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, enemies, injustice, hunger and chaos, failed harvests, fires, floods and other catastrophes. And it is all due to, they think, sin. It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters, Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. Look at them. And that is... God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honour to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
Have you no shame, you pair of buffoons? I'll be writing to the bishop of this. For shame.
Utterly blasphemous.
Can you believe such behaviour? For men of the cloth to get drunk at...
So, is our deal still on?
Are you pulling my fucking pizzle? I couldn't have done worse myself if I'd puked on the altar.
Well, I'm no preacher.
Yeah, I noticed. And I wasn't the only one.
You can't be serious. After all that.
I want to try to see if I can't redo that. I want to redo that because that fucking sucked, man. And I love how it's just because I failed twice, I got bad. It's fucking stupid, to be honest, I feel like. Alright. Let's be Godwin. I want to retry that quest. I feel like that was pretty dumb that I failed it just because you didn't say this correctly, so fail. I'm gonna skip the cutscenes just for convenience sake. And also because I forgot there was a sex scene there. Oopsie daisy. Whoops. Me for gore sexy was thing. Whoopsie daisy.
Must I wait?
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But first
I'm from Scout.
Oh.
They're dead.
It must have been...
God knows what. I didn't make it. They almost killed.
My poor... And how did you...
He did?
Ah. Now the...
The rumors aren't exaggerated. The Neu...
I see it. Well...
You noticed...
You know, look, these days...
Well, so...
If...
Chin up.
Word on...
Trying to get to the part, the last part.
Well, I'm the what? Wow. What do you mean? I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Thanks.
What do you suppose?
That's...
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj padł dziesnej smutek, godnielo i rano utek, niech już małżeński majsat, do wczera żylne staje prak. Už sej bojí svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejt v jejich kůži, nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požerem si huby jak...
What quest is this? I forgot. Mysterious Ways. Yeah, that's what it is.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What would people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? no.
The one we want is yeah. You'll suffer no negative effects. We want the drunk perfect, which you can get by drinking wine and beer. Just gonna get some damn boots on and some pants. After we do this quest, I'm gonna turn off the live stream. This one's probably gonna get banned though. Okay. Yeah, block it. Bastards. I might actually have to end it here because if my game's busted, I'll have to reload into it, and I'll finish the quest some other time.